Hey guys, I made this video on whether you should start a blog or YouTube channel back in October whenever I was launching my course. And so you might notice that I'm in my old house and not our new one. I wanted to share this video even though I didn't get it up back then, so I'm still going to share it because I still like the content, but I know I'm going to get some questions about the setting, being in my old house and all that stuff. So it was recorded back in October. Also in the video I mentioned that we have the introductory price for the course. That has since passed, but I have a coupon code just for my YouTube subscribers, code YouTube, to get the introductory price since I did not get this video out back then whenever I meant to. So here you go, whether or not you should start a blog or a YouTube channel in 2019. Hey everyone, it's Lisa from the blog farmhouseonboone.com, and today I want to talk about whether you should start a blog or a YouTube channel in 2019. I've had a few questions from people who've asked me if they should start a blog or a YouTube channel in 2019 and where they should put their focus, because I have started both. I talked about how my husband quit his job back in May for us to pursue blogging full-time. Of course, part of my income is YouTube. And so people wonder, where should I focus? This is actually something that I've talked about with my sisters. They both do some online business. My sister Laura, which I've had here on my channel several times, she is building a community over at her essential oil channel, Our Oily House. And she was the same way. She was like, should I start my blog or my YouTube channel? The thing is I don't see why there has to be an either or. Now I realize that you can spread yourself too thin and you can't really put your focus in many different places at once and expect for there to be any kind of growth. But my thing with the YouTube and blogging is that you're already creating content. So let's say that you're making a video for YouTube. You've researched a topic. If you're more of an educational type of channel, you've taken pretty pictures for the thumbnail. If it's more of a aesthetic-based channel, you've come up with a recipe. If you are doing a food channel, or in my sister's case, a roller bottle recipe, or in my case, a DIY project like a new dress tutorial, I have thought through the measurements. I have bought the fabric. I've taken cute pictures of my daughter for the thumbnail. It is not much harder at that point to then make a blog post. So everything that you said in the video, you can basically type out. You can put those pictures in, you can put in those measurements, you can put in a recipe card for your audience to print a recipe. I think that while you are creating content, you might as well get leverage out of it and put it in as many places as possible. Now you can focus on growing one at a time. So I know that when I put all of my focus into YouTube, which I did about a year ago, my channel just grew from 2,000 subscribers up to 75,000 in 1 year. And lately the growth has been a little less. That's because I've been building my blog course and putting all my focus there. It's still been growing and I've still been putting all of my videos that I create on YouTube. But lately my YouTube subscriber growth has gone a little bit down. Still growing, but gone down. And my Facebook, which I've been putting more effort into at the moment, has been growing like crazy. There was a time when I was really focused on my Instagram and I was getting crazy amounts of followers. At this point, it still grows every single day. And when I take a picture, I put it on Instagram. I spend a few minutes putting together an Instagram post. I pop in on stories to connect with my audience. But my focus isn't there and it's not growing as fast. But every time I create a piece of content, so a new recipe, I'll take a picture, I'll put it on Instagram. I make a video, I put it on YouTube, I put it on Facebook. I try to respond to comments as much as I can. Whichever place I focused on the most definitely always grows the most, but they're all still growing and my audience is growing wider. So my recommendation is both. Decide to put your focus on one. Honestly, I think YouTube's an amazing opportunity right now. I feel like a lot of bloggers aren't creating videos for YouTube. I think people are thinking either or. So people that are in my blogging niche aren't making YouTube videos, which I feel like is a good reason why I've grown so much in the last year. My blogger friends just aren't posting to YouTube. So I think focus on YouTube. That would be my recommendation if you have to think of a place to focus, but create your blog too. if you're already making the content, I don't see the reason why you wouldn't do both. And that's the choice my sister made. She ended up doing her blog and her YouTube channel. She is focusing on her YouTube channel. She is already at thousands of subscribers, but at the same time, she's putting all of those posts on her blog. It gives her readers another place to go, so she can send people over from YouTube to her blog where they can print off recipes. They can join her email list, which is amazing. I talk a lot about this in the course. You need an email list because if people watch your video and then leave, you can never reach them again in any way. So if at all possible, you need a place where you can actually capture their email address. If you don't create a blog, you can't do that. And so you can just kind of lose people from your YouTube channel. You can get that random view and then lose that person, never see them again, and never reach them again with your future content. She's also growing leaps and bounds on Pinterest. So for every post that she creates, which she already had a video, she wrote it down into the WordPress to make a blog post, put in the pictures. Now she can create a little pinnable graphic and get people to her blog, to her YouTube channel, all by incorporating all of them. And I would say that once you've thought through all of the content, it might take an extra couple hours, but it's worth it. For something that you've already created, it's worth it to spend a few more hours getting it in front of as many people as possible. So if I had to pick, I'd say focus on your YouTube channel, but definitely start your blog. The main reason why I love blog income is you can diversify it so much. So on any given day, I am getting affiliate sales from a blog post I created a year ago. I'm getting sales for my physical products, my digital products. I'm getting sponsorship opportunities from people who want my Instagram or who want my email list or who want my blog post or my YouTube. It's so diversified, and I think the way you set yourself up for that is putting your content in as many places as possible and repurposing one piece of content into something that can go into as many places as possible. All right, well, if you think that you want to grow your income in 2019 by blogging and creating content on the internet and building an audience, I just created a brand new course called Create Your Blog Dream. It's been out for about a week now, getting amazing feedback from people who've taken it, who say that they have taken other courses, and this one just lays out everything really clearly. I have over 60 video lessons, so I go through literally every single thing that you need to start your blog. I talk about my experience, things I wish I'd known to reach success with my blog and create a full-time income with it faster. So I will leave the link in the description below for you to actually check out all the details of it. Now keep in mind, this course does go up in price in less than a week. It will jump up by over $50. Now it'll always be available, but it'll be a little bit more expensive. Also, there's a Facebook group, and I'm just loving what I'm seeing over there. People are getting right on this. There has already been people that have bought their domain names, started building their websites. I mean, these people are getting on it. They are taking action. So I am seeing what people are building over there in the Facebook group. People are making relationships, building little blogger tribes where people who are in the same niche are saying, hey, let's collaborate on things. And it is just amazing to see. It has surpassed my expectations like you wouldn't believe. The feedback and the number of people who are joining in with this course is awesome. So if you want to check it out, the link's in the description below. All right, well, thank you so much for watching this video. I'll be back to my usual content in a week. If you're new to my channel, I make 2 new videos every week on food from scratch, natural living, and a handmade home. Thank you so much for stopping by the farmhouse.